Easter, I came back. Just as I thought, this is a terrible day to have migraine, nausea, upset stomach. So, I'm having my hormonal flux today, and woke up with migraine. I slept really bad, like covered in sweat, and I feel like I got hit with a baseball bat in my face because my headache is so bad. So I look like complete utter crap. I can't open my windows because my headache is too much, and I think I might throw up. I have a little bit of ginger tea today. No, but no. Like, I can't even put in, like, my oral mouth guard, like, because if I even do, like, so, I'm, like, trying to get my, like, Easter dinner, like, baby started, and I'm making Easter baskets, like, where the kids really get up. I know it looks bright, but we're, like, 9 o'clock wakers, so happy Easter. Alright, I got Easter baskets all finished. I thought I would show you guys. Willow's is huge because she picked out, I let my kids pick out their own. The girls shopped with me, so, and I got kittens crying because I have them contained because I didn't want them running around. So, some willows. Now you can even see them on debris behind. She picked out this most beautiful one. And then Max. And he actually he has a bunch of, he didn't get like a bigger toy because he collects frog toys. So when I saw froggies with bunny ears, I thought, let's do it. So maybe I should pile more of his stuff underneath. His doesn't look as full. So I got the girls' books. Kind of see. You don't go big Easter bunnies. Yeah, there's a bunch of candy, but there's also a bunch of toys in there. And yelling at me books. So Willow's been wanting to read The Hunger Games, so I bought her all of them, all of them. So we put one in her stocking, and then, or one in her stocking, one in her Easter basket, because I have a book for each of them in their Easter basket, and then Willow greedily picked out, because that's what she does, she picked out a makeup bag and some little, like, cute little, like, nail things. So these items are all laying behind her basket, along with, like, the Pringles I got her. You can see Winter's back of hers, because she's got a book in there, too. Some pencils in her. And then Max, not very Christmas Easter-ish, but I got him that comic book style Five Nights at Freddy's. So, yeah, because I have a boy, and he's like every other boy, every other kid in America right now, or in the last couple of years, that likes horror things. So he got some, appropriate Easter things, Five Nights at Freddy's. So those were my Easter baskets. I look really red. Yeah, I still haven't changed yet because I made Easter baskets, and I'm gonna go take a shower right now. So you caught me pre-everything. I'm not feeling very good today, so there's no guarantee that I'm gonna. I was like, what is that? Peeps. Yeah, my favorites, Peeps. So those are my, like, future. my package is open because I like hard, chewy peeps. I don't know how many people else like that, but hard, chewy peeps. Oh my gosh. My sister's dog just ran by. I'm sure she's chasing the boys outside. I decided to open my window because I got rid of my headache. Yeah, I still haven't showered. I'm actually waiting for the pants I want in the dryer. So I decided that I would get my ham in the oven. I didn't show you guys the eggs the kids made last night. I don't have them like lying out, so I have them in a bowl. But when I opened up the fridge to get ham on and stuff, I thought like, oh my gosh, we're just there. Let's see if I can give us the. Anyways, we bought they start to become like tacky when you get them out of the fridge, when they become like go from cold to warm. It was actually one of the things that I had mentioned is like, I hate putting eggs after you decorate them into the fridge because condensation will, you know, build on them while the temperature changes and cause all of them to affect each other. So anyways, so beautiful. We had bought Galaxy sets and speckle eggs, and actually these are the speckle eggs. The Galaxy ones were much harder for us because you roll them like such. This one almost looks like it should be just called a speckle egg, right? So we rolled it in the thing, and you're supposed to do blue, and then wait a minute, and then do green, and then pink. I think she didn't make it to pink because by the time we had made it to like one like this, we were making like weird brown because the bag that they had it in was saying, sorry, my nose is about to run because I'm nauseous. So we just, I think the kids enjoyed the little speckle thing. You literally like sponge on the dye. And they turn out much more beautiful. So, yeah, that's those. I knew I was getting bothered in on, but I was going to show you the the cookies too. I stored them in the oven because I wanted the bottom of the cookies to harden, or the top of the cookies to harden. So like Will made my mom gave me these little tiny like sandwich style. So the girls, Winter stuffed it with pink and yellow and green because that's the colors that I bought from the grocery store. I didn't have enough. I suck at frosting, so she decided one of hers, she made a pickle. Max said that they were cactuses and not that, so I have a few cacti and a mutant green chick, and then the kids got bored. I didn't have enough room on that one, so then I decorated all of the rest of them. You'll be able to kind of tell who did whose. And then Winter did lots of like these little sandwich style, but yeah, so nothing special, but you know, sugar cookies, and it's good frosting, so like it doesn't taste I know if someone's like, why don't you just buy like Duncan Hines or like the packaged kind that you pull the seal. I don't like the way they taste. They're just not my thing. So I worked really hard to always try to make my own frosting. Actually, I gotta leave these guys out now. Alright, got myself around, so I'm like just like a real person now, and not my leftover clothes from yesterday. Can't open my eyes because the light's really bright. Gotta hide my peeps away so they get nice and chewy in 2 or 3 days. cookies on it. Kids are great. It's fun to watch kids make cookies. I didn't want to do them, and they kind of quit. I don't know. Max only wanted to do just a couple of eggs. So I felt like I had to decorate eggs, and I mentioned earlier, I had like no intention of doing the eggs or the cookies. I was just going to leave it to them to accomplish themselves. And I would say I did like 50%. I guess that's probably normal, and everyone's going to be like, that's what kids do. But, I mean, that's just what kids do. So I just decorated all the chicks yellow, so they weren't all green. And we're covered all the way to the very, like, bottom, because that's what was happening. Oh, and this bunny, I don't know what she was doing, and it's the tail of a bunny. I don't know. So we'll just call it. I also got a mutant bunny. So we're gonna put chickies together, you know, and we're gonna throw like the mutant bunny and the mutant chick and the red all up on top, so that they're like, you know, give it a little bit of oomph. That's funny. I had my hand balancing act over here, and because I was so busy, my dishes are still piled here. So, yeah, I know I already said, like, it's hard for me to stay concentrating on things, so I might do half a project, and the kittens are so mad at me right now. I still have them all, like, closed in, because I want to put, like, my Easter stuff all out, and they'll, like, climb everywhere, and I just don't want that, so Bobby wants to disc golf today, and that was what he was talking about. It's so nice out, and it's possibly going to be rainy the rest of the week, so I might have to appease him and go 2.5 mile walk. I was gone with my tea. Ginger tea helps soothe my stomach. Also peppermint tea. I've had times where I can't get something into me before the vomiting begins. And if that happens, I have trouble getting anything in most of the day. And I've been known to sit with like an essential oil bottle of peppermint. I'm getting my ham and my potatoes going so that I can have everything going or done. Okay, so I'm doing my mashed potatoes in my Instant Pot later on so that I don't have to work so hard for them, because they're really easy to do. I already have all my hard-boiled eggs done, so I'm going to make some deviled eggs. Plus I have a few other like olives and pickles and cucumbers and carrot sticks. So I have like extra items for appetizer items. So if I really wanted, I could like warm up like spinach and artichoke dip that I have in the freezer. So Easter. Easter, Easter, Easter. The kids are up. They got their baskets. Bobby and I decided not to Easter egg hunt, even though we have the most fantastic outdoor day, which does not always happen in Michigan. There's many of times that it's been snowy or raining, so you don't always want to go out, like, search for eggs or go out and hide eggs in snow. So we don't always do that. But we had discussed it this year, and I had gotten all the stuff to do it. And then Bobby is afraid the boy cats are going to, because they mark their territory on everything that we own outside. He is afraid that they were going to follow him around and mark the eggs. And that sounded really terrifying. So I stuck a bunch of the Easter eggs in there that I had planned to do. And then I just didn't do all of them because I didn't want it to be like a basket full of eggs. And then I just put a lot of the stuff that I planned on splitting amongst them. Just wedged them all in my really big eggs, the really cutesy wootsy eggs that we had gotten for bonuses. So I threw all my money, my change out of my purse, and my purse weighs about 10 pounds less. And ooh, my ham's gonna be ready to go in the oven. I need to get it in my pan. So that's the gist of it. Bobby slept in for a little extra today. He got a seat cover for like a covering for his new motorcycle. So I think he's out putting that on it right now. Like I said, he wants to do a disc golfing. So like whether or not I gotta get dinner going and then we go disc golfing and when I come back, or whether we lay around and do things together. Oh, the sun's too bright in my face. Sorry, the sun's too bright. And then we come back home. And then we go disking later. Who knows? I'll need a little bit of water placed in the bottom of my pan. I'm not gonna glaze, so I didn't get like a special brand or do like some like main big company ham. So face down. I'm gonna peek at my instructions. I think it had like, I like to just double peek my what their guesstimation of time is, the 15 minutes per pound, and then I gotta double check my weights on that pound. Today I bought a 10-pound ham for 5 people. Truthfully, I love ham. I love turkey. Like, I love like hearty roasted meat. So I'm going to decorate this. So, the door opened really weird. It makes me think a cat did it. Yep. Cat ran in here. Alright. So the cats like to push out. Tip's feeling heavily trapped. So he's making him irritated and frustrated. And so he keeps going in spaces of the house right now that I just don't want him in. If I got like snacks and treats sitting out and randomly, I just don't like my cats being all up on it or all right up in it, because that's just how animals are. Like cats like growling at each other right now. What the point? Okay, so what I'm actually doing is I'm like cutting diamond shapes into my ham skin. I know that usually when people do this, they are including studding with. The truth is, I don't want to stud it, so, oh no, I poked a hole in my, like, in my foil. Alright, so, Tippers, come trying to kick you. I can hear you growling at kittens. I bossed him out in the other room, and I grumbled at him. So what Tip does, and he's the kitten, the boy kid, the big boy kid. Oh, him and Chateau are gonna fight because he's growling at her kittens, and she's like, "You better back off my babies! I'm gonna borrow all you!" And she is a beast. Like, it's funny because when you have animals and if they're playing challenging games with each other, the boys do like low growls and like rumbles at each other, almost like they're like roaring slightly, and it's like a really low throat like grumble. The girls straight up beat each other as a rear, like they like are straight up on each other, and it is. Bobby always yells at the kids, like, don't get involved when the animals are fighting. Someone's gonna get hurt. Okay, no joke, but Chateau and Fuzz, the stray, were in the same area of the house, and we heard one, and they were literally, like, brawling each other, like rolling. Bobby tried to kick them apart. He couldn't get them apart and accidentally reached in because it was in a panic situation because we were all right there, and I really believed that one of us, that we were going to get pulled in part of it. Someone was going to get clawed up. So in my freak out, or Bobby's freak out of worrying, reached down, and Chateau bit straight into his thumb, and like blood started to spray, and he was like, "Oh no!" and like bloodshot on everything, and we were like, "Oh no!" And he finally got the bleeding to stop, and his thumb had like she had went straight in on his thumb, and it just, he's a bleeder, so like it was not okay. So what I'm saying is Chateau will like kick his ass is literally the point. He needs to stop thinking he's so big and bad because he's a big boy cat that she's gonna like get him. I have a lid. I was thinking about my ham for 1 second. If I wanted to cover it first or if I wanted to let it go. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of covering it with like my oven cover, because I don't want to have another dirty item, I'm going to cover it with foil. And then I'm going to uncover it later. And I'm just pressing straight on it, and I put a little liquid at the bottom of my ham pan just to deal with moisture. Alright, oops, and I didn't drop my oven rack. And I'm going to do it with my hot oven. So, ham in the oven, 15 minutes, 10 pounds. I'm doing math. Sorry. Brain math. Gotta be quiet. Can't talk about other things when you're doing mental math. Okay, so I was doing my 15 minutes, so I know that 4 of them is 60 minutes. Okay, so I have a 10 pound, so I have to do it for 2.5 hours. And I don't have to do any of my other food right now because I don't want my potatoes to get cold, because keeping potatoes warm is a pain in the ass. And I don't want to do my glazed carrots because they'll be gross. I bought bread because I don't eat it, and I decided I wasn't going to go through all the like extra work of making bread. So I'm not. Tip's being so mad at the little babies. He doesn't like them. That's why he was out here and the kittens were out there, because he was fighting with them. And it's actually funny because I realized that him and Fuzz get along fine. Tipper, stop it. You're being a bully. Do you hear him? I'm going to go video him. Make him feel insecure about his choices. Yep. I have a water bottle and I'll just spray him in the face. I'll be right back. So, I'm making deviled eggs. Thaddeus talking heavily about disc golfing, so our local state park here in by Lansing has a has a disc golf course on it, an 18-hole disc golf course involved in it, and we usually disc there for free, or my family normally disc golfs there for free, but sometimes, like, we like to change it up, so I was so proud. Oh my eggs. I was so proud. I was peeling all my eggs and they were all just falling off, and then that's why I disappeared. I was trying to make sure I got a good crack on it. You find, I learned that kind of like, they have like the way like you can give it a baby roll where it kind of like evenly cracks the whole egg around the edges, and the hundreds of little shards of crack make the egg, I don't know, peel away more naturally, and it has seemed to work for me. So I like, if you push your egg too hard, you'll like break the egg, but you know, give it a nice little like roll, and it kind of does like the crack, 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 and then you peel it off, and I was shocked. Like, I've been frustrated and dealing with eggs that were harder to peel, and ever since I started like doing the like super crack, like you try to crack, make the whole shell cracked by giving it like a baby roll, it makes a difference. It really does. Making my little deviled eggs, so we're gonna get my eggs cut in half. To me, this is what I don't like about hard boil, or doing the hard boiling in the Instant Pot. Like, it is way easier, but the yolk is like ridiculously dry, and then like next to the yolk is like a layer of, it almost seems like all the moisture from the yolk that was supposed to be living, and it's got that little bit of green sense to it, which I think is the sign that they were overcooked. So in my eyes, I guess the 4 minutes or 5 minutes in my, it grosses me. I don't want my eggies slime me in the middle. I broke one, and I was only gonna make 10. Well, like, you know, 5 eggs, so 2 halves, and I just broke one. Whoopsie. I just not very fond of this. It's something you did a quality job. So I'll probably just do my eggs next year, or next time I do more deviled eggs, just because I forgot. I don't make them tons, but I completely forgot that I don't like, I don't know, I can't explain it. I don't want to show you because it looks really gross, but when your egg gets a little green around the edge, It's not as appealing. And for some crazy reason, I feel like I want to wipe it out, like nice and pat dry, and then I broke it. Can't really have a bunch of broken eggs because I only wanted to do 5. All right, so let's do this one. Let's hope this one's in better shape. But like, I don't think I could have went less than the 5 minutes because the very center of the yolk has sign that it just finished cooking. You can see like it's slightly light or lighter colored than the outside. So just like the outside cooked too fast and the inside just finished cooking. And because the eggs got that like greenish gray edge that I'm not a fan of, I feel like my eggs don't look as pretty. Which is gross. Like, who wants gross looking eggs? Oops, I went on a left account. Sorry. Collecting myself. That one looks like it's like dirty. It's just that there's like, when I go to cut my egg, because of doing it in the pressure cooker, there's just that little bit of moisture. Like I said, still involved right next to the yolk. And it makes me believe that like it's the moisture that was supposed to be in the yolk and not extruded from it. So it's like this. You see them? It's like egg liquid. And like these were sealed. I just peeled them. But it made my plate, my little piece of paper plate, like look like, I don't know. Like there was physically dirt. Like dirtiness. And I didn't like that. So I have 11 little devil eggs, yes, on a paper plate because there's 5 of us. And I need to go add all my little stuff to this. I don't do always what everyone else does, so I said yesterday I do garlic and onion powder in everything I cook. Not exception to eggs. I want some parsley in there. Will you get me the mayonnaise, honey bunny? Eeny beanie. Maybe like a little bit of mustard. I was thinking about putting a little like dill in it or something, but I don't think we have any growing yet. She doesn't want to be in the picture, obviously. Alright, so I put like the babyest squirt of mustard in it because it's so little. It's 5 eggs, so there's like 5 egg whites or egg yolks in here. And I'm gonna use a fork. It's a baby fluff. I know. I put him in the baby picture.
Hi, Joe, baby fluff.
Bear, right? Is that what I told you? I decided I was calling him. Super, super cute. Big ball of adorableness. Right? Alright, I need a little more mayonnaise. One plastic spoon now because I already started stirring with my other one. Is he being a pain in the butt? Tip? You can watch show kittens again.
You're gonna put kitties in, or is it gonna put me
I know. We are going to get a dog someday. After we move. After we get into property. But for now, we're not. Oh, she's showing you the little girl. The little white toe. It's the sure sign. So yeah, a whole pile of black cats. Now I got like a little bear hanging out at my ankles. Like, can I have some of those eggs? I should. Wait, where did I drop that yolk? Egg white. I broke an egg white. Let's see if they'll eat egg white. From Baby Kitty's egg whites. Alright, that looks better. Last. Most importantly, not least. A quarter a teaspoon. Yeah, I have an hour and 37 minutes till this ham says it will be done. And I'm going to instant pot my potatoes so that I don't have to, they'll only take like 25 minutes. I don't have to do anything. Yeah, like the ham has an hour and a half. Yeah, it's only at 325, but I could, I guess, go down to like 275 or something, and then, yeah, it's like a 2-hour block. I have to make like desserts and stuff still, but my desserts were pretty easy. Ooh, I forgot to put my cream cheese back out. I pulled it out and then I put it back in, and I forgot to put it out again.
I mean, good thing we're not on like a time schedule because like no one's coming over at any time. So
I know, that's actually my favorite part about the whole deal.
Like, if you know it got shoved just a little bit, get the cat down.
Then when I record, like every recording, like you could talk all you want when you walk in the room.
You can record us playing disco.
I can. Oh, I already talked about it. Yeah, I licked my finger. Maybe I'll put like a little piece of green onion on it because I got all that green onion. Bobby realizes that I'm talking, and then he kind of gets like a little like, and to be like, you know, I can delete things. Everything isn't like in the recording, so I have to just always remind myself. So, just for a little pretty chive, or not chive, piece of onion. I guess I could have went and got a chive there. But I have lots of cooking to do too. So I took one little piece of green onion because I got some big old green onions. And no. Oh, you love eggs. Does that taste good? There's lactose. So they're not fantastic, but like they're delicious. I tasted. Obviously, you saw me lick my fingers. Yeah, on a paper plate. Because it's just me and Willow Winter Max and Bobby. Maybe Ben will call and be like, hey, Mom, come over. And I used one of my knives, I used my, like, butter knife, and it had, like, lines on it. So, like, my eggs have lines on them, and they're not, like, immaculately cut. Or beautifully, perfectly cut. Oh, wow. And I actually do have, like, an egg holder. But it's, like, a travel one, and I don't care that much. Hey, look. Eggs. So giving the kittens the eggs or making them like try to get in the garbage now because they can smell the egg shells from all the other eggs. Because I gave them that broken piece of egg. So pretty funny. Put the knives away. Let's see. Weird lines of clouds in the sky. I hate that. So, it's so beautiful. I have a family right now. We're discussing, like you just heard, heading somewhere else. This golf or something. Kittens are antsy for eggs, and they actually knocked my trash over. It was so hyper. Now they're being all crazy. So, I'm probably gonna have to change to a different, I don't know. I guess I should go walk outside really quick and see what the weather is really. It looks absolutely warm, and it felt warm when I stepped out and fed the boys. So, I might be fine in just my sweater. I don't know. The conversation at hand. Just coffee. It's a really big wear. I really needed to make my desserts. I'm not like going like overboard on desserts or anything, so I made a list of crazy. I did. We talked about me going crazy. I have like lemon bars up here to make. Ooh, I was like, yum, what are those? I bought myself some like crackers that it's really hard when everything in the world is full of wheat, grains, or wheat and things I can't eat, so even this light grease. Maybe I should have made them. I was like, cheesecake in my lemon bars? No, that's because there's a secret recipe on the back where you can make a cheesecake lemon bar. I'm not going to do that. I already said I'm making my own cheesecake today also. So right now I have to go grab my cream cheese back out of the fridge. I shoved it back in the fridge yesterday. So my ham's been cooking for an hour and 5 minutes, or 3 minutes, and it smells so good. This is why I didn't want to Instant Pot it, because it like takes away all the yummy flavor or smells in my house, and then I'm like, after effects, I want to like build up effects. I want like holidays, my house to smell like the most delicious cooking food ever. So once, so it doesn't make any sense. Like Instant Pots for rough days when you gotta hurry to get things accomplished. Not days that you're looking to enjoy the nice long cooked meal with your family. Max, how did that go? Let me see. Make sure it doesn't go in the garbage. It's funny because the cats just knocked it over. Luckily, there's only boxes.
Mom,
What, honey?
it goes better like this.
Huh. Oh, it's cool. Not so bad at all. That's cool. A little like for sure. That's funny. I'd gotten the girls little press-on nails, so I had to do their nails. We're leaving to go disking. Maybe I'll record a little. I paused. pause, so I thought I'd at least finish what I was saying before I left. And Winnie's tapping her nails. You can hear her. You gonna show them how pretty they are? You gonna show them your pretty hands? I told them we just got her regular. Nice little short guys. You know, we want them to look real, but not look crazy. I don't know about ones that are like, that's just not me. And then Willow picked out ones that are more pink and have like a lot of glitter on them. And then she has a few like little glitter decal stickers that she had picked out. So I let her have those. And I changed around some of her rings, or she's tried putting them on herself first. And she doesn't ever accommodate for the right size fingers, so it wasn't going so smooth for her. So she hit me up about if I would help her do her nails. And me, I'm just old natural. I'm not the kind of girl that wants fingernail polish or fingernails. It's just not my thing. Right, Winnie? My cream cheese is almost soft enough. I'm gonna end up leaving it all the time. My whipped cream for my cheesecake is room temperature, or not room temperature, thawed. And my shadow, I've already shown her before. Yeah, my shadow. She looks like a kitten when you lean her in, just like how the kittens were, because they all look so similar. Yeah, lots of black cats. But look at those eyes. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Aw, you're so pretty girl. Trying to keep Winnie out. She doesn't want to be in. It's the rule. And that's the kitty. Oh, she smelled some of the other cat's fur, and she's like, You smell it, right? See? You just smelled it. See, how about I give the house like a week? My ham smell is going throughout the house, and I was discussing it with the kids, and they were like, I don't smell ham. I'm like, how do you not? Smoked ham. I had to take more ibuprofen because my headache's coming back. I'm almost over nausea for the day. Wearing one of my little sweaters. I'm not really a foofy sleeve kind of girl, but I really like the design on the sweater. It's like a rayon pattern. Yeah, that's my dryer. Just in case you didn't hear it, my dryer is done. It beeps again in about 30 seconds, and it's equally as loud and obnoxious. I want cheesecake. I want cheesecake. Your hand fits perfectly inside of that. Inside of that bottle. So our ham will be done in 53 minutes. And Bobby's like, let's go. So we're probably gonna turn my temperature down on my ham from the 325 to probably like, I don't know, 165 or whatever the heating, whatever my temperature, my lowest temperature in my oven is, 175 or something. And I'm gonna leave my oven on while we're gone, on its very lowest cook temperature. And I gotta remind, told ya! You're gonna eat one of your sandwiches. I showed them earlier. Alright, we're dropping my temperature drastically because we're gonna be gone for 2 hours. So we're going down. 170 is my low temperature, and I'm not putting my timer back on because obviously the 53 minutes on my timer do not matter anymore. Swipe my finger. Yeah, sorry, I was double checking, but Ben hadn't messaged me or anything. It doesn't take over my phone. I have like notifications extremely hidden. So, ooh, there's a new Pokemon Snap coming out. Available from Target. Not just joking. My ham, like I just said, I dropped in the temperature on that. My other items are all a bunch of like really conveniently easy items. I have the doctor that I see recommends that I try to, so I can enjoy family days, poor kid. Amazon is delivering today. You did. Yes. So the poor kid has 150 stops today. He walked by and I said, "Oh my gosh, do you really have to work on Easter?" And he said, "I have even a long day, 150 stops." I said, "Well, I hope someone makes you ham later." And he said, "Yeah, me too." And I said, "If I had some already prepared, I would give it to you." Because I would have. Oh, that sucks.
You're that kind of person.
I know. I just can't stand that. That is just killer. Amazon. Get a grab. Like, it's a holiday. I know tons of people in the world don't celebrate this holiday. What, honey?
Weird plastic and then foam.
Plastic and foam. So we got these, like, little, like fake flyers.
Yep, I like these.
Yeah. Did it go good outside?
No, it's like rubber
Dad,
band
you're
for
supposed to be
us.
changing your clothes to go. You can flip this one. We're going. I turned my ham way down low. Dad has clothes for you, and then you can take those with you. He's not having it. Like, Mom, I don't want to go. He's up there flying his plane. So anyways, yeah, I can't believe that. Discum. We call this like the little turtle cove because there's always tons and tons of turtles. These are a little local. They're actually, I bet you that these spots out here, there's like little turtle heads sticking out and then they'll disappear. Super cool. I can't have this very long because, sorry, we're listening to music, so let's shut that off. So what I was going to actually say, and I know my music's still going, but I'm going to get a kid down here now. So usually the water is so high here. There's been times that where Max is standing, like, that you can't walk through. And I can hear, like, it absorbing into the ground. The water is so low. This is like, you know, everything kind of rinses into this little coped area. But it's crazy because I can, like, hear it absorbing. And then, like, there are coves around. This is a little water tributary. Looks like there's either like a little beaver or a muskrat went underwater out there. And there's an island you can only get to by boat. And then you can see so many people at the boat dock over there trying to get in the water. But this is a no-wake lake, so it's lots of fishing and kayaking and relaxing lake. So this is like one area. The rest of the family, we're at like halfway through in hole 6. Max, you guys, we gotta go because remember we're being followed. There's people. We're in between people, so we can't linger very long. Let's see. So Bobby and Willow are playing disc up yonder. They're getting ahead of me. And Max and Winter were playing off on the little, like, peninsula that sticks out. You found what?
A beer bottle.
Oh, I know. That's the way, honey. I know. Everyone pollutes, and, like, you just have to be better than the rest of the world so that you don't add to what pollution happens. I know. It's annoying. That's my Winnie. She doesn't want to be filmed. Max doesn't want to be filmed. So I'm filming nobody. I'm filming my shadow as I walk. So they're disking up here. Willow's still at 0. We're on 6 right now. I don't know what Bobby's at. He doesn't usually announce his score. But Willow's doing great. She birdied 2 holes ago. Winter decided to want to play because she broke one of her new nails off. Right? So her face is like, oh, I don't want to. Alright, and there they are. Enjoying their disc and oops. Closest to the pin. It all works just like golf. All the rules for disc golf are the same rules for golf. So if you do it the exact same. Person closest or farthest away gets to go first. And we're waiting, so they're practicing. So, you know, like you would do in real golf. Kind of poke around and maybe putt a few more times. So that's what they're doing. Getting a little extra practice on. See how far you can get away. Hit it in. So, yep. Alright, we're quitting. It's so nice out. Oh my gosh. So nice out. This is like, I would say, one of the nicest days we've had this year. So nice. Everyone's having fun. I think we're about to be on hole 12. So what, that's a few more holes. Bobby just like bombed one in on the last hole, so that was nice. And Willow is having a good old time. I think she's sitting at 1 because she accidentally had a boom shot. So, but she had a birdie, so she had worked herself back. So she's doing so good. I love watching her go disc golf. It's funny because we don't always come. Sometimes I just don't come along. Right now I'm like, I forget how good she is. I'm going to show you pictures. I missed them as soon as the disc they threw in as I started. Max over climbing in the woods, doing his balance beam act. Winter's sitting on the rock. And everybody else is over there, heading up to their hole. And then there's another group behind us. At the next hole next to us, so I have to be extra whispery right now because I don't want to talk while they're throwing. You know, golf etiquette. Oh, that was a nice shot. Okay. So, I don't know if you've ever disc golf, but so pretty much just throwing it in. Like putting into a golf hole. Everything is throwing. There's different types of putters and stuff and drivers. You all right, Maxie? I'm going to pause. He's good. Winnie thinks she's a vampire, so she's hiding from thing to thing. So I'm going to film her. Oh, she doesn't think she is. You know, her mother who birthed her.
Vampire.
Yeah.
Still like the sun. You're also a vampire.
Not likely because, like, I like the sun and it makes me feel good. And I don't. Yeah, they're like.
Go play on that tree.
This tree.
Go play on that tree.
No, because people disc up to that hole and they're throwing. Oh, they're not throwing at it right now. Oops. I was talking. She doesn't care as much. I recorded you throwing. And then Dad's heading off. His first throw is up by that second tree on the right. He's a little short right now. I think he's thinking shorter than he did. Oh no, he isn't. So it starts up over here and we're almost back to like where the beach is. Loop-de-loops through. Oh, she wants to be with her dad. That was so sweet. You hit right next to Dad. Can I pick up what?
Poor tree. The tree's dead now. What? Okay, what?
No, yeah, they cut it all down. There's a huge tree here. And then we used to call this the woodchuck tree because there used to be a huge woodchuck that lived right here. And for some reason, it's not here. And it looks like something damaged this bird house, which are all inhabited. So that's kind of sucky. I don't think so. And a lot of people, there's even people over at our little like brown lake beach. Don't mix, because if it falls, it could hurt something. And there's Pixie. So, nice state park in our local area. It's a great little place. So this hole is over there, is hole 8, it goes up. And then right over here, this is hole 3. So right now we're kind of like in a centrally located. We try not to bring the kids over. Put your stuff down and throw, correct, honey? All right. Here's the bathrooms, which were closed last year during the pandemic. So they put bathrooms outside. So, you know, if you had to go to the bathroom, you had to walk outside to use it. Or stand at a porta potty instead of use their public bathroom. The beach, and the water's all like receded back so much. Can't even believe it. It looks like it's like sellout. Yay, I'm recording you, I'm recording you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you girl. So that's what we're doing for our Easter. I'm gonna be quiet because there's people. And the kids hiding in the shade because it's hot. That's what they said. Well, you don't just drop it on. Well, we got it like recording of where that is so we can't lose it. And Dad's stopping. Get over to yours because your dad's got 2 discs way ahead of you. Ooh, I bet you like the pussy willows are gonna be like in bloom. And there's this like little ravine creek down here that runs, and there's always water in it. When the kids were little, they would like go down and like look for crayfish and stuff. Now they're big. There's a few people in front of us, so I'm trying to whisper. Yeah, look, there's blooming happening on that one tree right there. Oh, somebody named Donnie. Don't know them. Oh my gosh, she bombed it. Beautiful, honey. Good job taking your time. Yeah, they're not ready yet, but they look so pretty. Dad's gonna throw. I like to linger way back. He swears every time because he doesn't want me to. And then Max is playing by the water. He's like drawn to it. Normally he wears his water boots here, or his rain boots, so he doesn't have to deal with it. Right here. I found them. Told you. Right here, I knew they were going to be. And they're all in bloom. So yay, I love that. Usually I maybe after enough come in, I trim a couple and make them into some like art in my house for a few days. Well, actually, I'll show you when I get home. I still have last year, so it starts to like slowly fall off. Actually, it looks like it's about to bloom, so I might have to get some. Or maybe it already did. Those ones already did bloom. I don't know. But I usually, cut off like 1 or 2 little, pieces, like this big. And then put them in a little vase that my grandmother gave me. And there's some more up here. This little water makes them happy. So they grow really good right here. There's no like, you know, leaves on any trees really here yet. It's still early spring. I have to kind of be in my husband's view because he's got some grassways on both sides. It's okay. Dad's got time because we're right behind people, so he's thrown 2 on his. Winnie and me are going to stand. Oh, she's using me as a shadow now because she realizes she's in an open spot.
You're so stupid. Yeah, but you're like seeing a mom.
Alright, so I turned it back around to me so you could see me enjoying the weather. I'm recording me now. I'm saying, oh, me! No, not really. Oh, we're almost done. I know. I'm getting exhausted too. Ah, she's throwing grass at me. One with nature. And one with nature. Literally. Oh, I just caught my skin on my... See. Grass. She's teasing me. You see me? I'm being bullied. She's trying to be shadowless. I like to be forward just in case he goes off to the right. Don't move a lot, girls. Can I see? Probably not. Beautiful, right in the middle of the fairway.
That's mom's stuff.
Right in the middle of the fairway. And then I'm here with the girls, right?
The shadow next to you is a goat.
There's no shadow next to me. It's a ghost. And the water over here is so low. Oops. Over here. So low. This is another cove. Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah. Were you going to throw it before this drop? Beautiful. You don't put your bag down, you're going to... You'll have to go over there. Remember to watch out for any of the holes. I can see the...
Go ahead.
Coming, pal. Your animal motion over there. Willow's heading over there. I know I see him. You gonna try to get him to hear you? Maybe they'll call you. Cause a geese war. That's my Nancy. Making geese sounds. Yeah. We all have birdie tweet sounds. Did you throw there? How'd you do? I didn't look. I was watching Winter or Max talk to geese. You're pretending like you fell in a hole every time. So, I'll kind of show. It's not okay over here. Like, it's for real. And when the grass grows, like, I can't really show well because I'm backwards. But what it is there's like, I used to be an old structure, and there's so, like, right here. Yeah, so the girls are, I would be careful. Those woodchucks are big. I've seen them in this area. So over in this area, and all the way through, and even like over on that spot over there, if you could see it, is so many like woodchucks and like maybe muskrat holes or whatever, because the water's here. I think the muskrats are on the edge. But like, yeah, this is... Get your foot out of it. An animal could eat you.
How large is that?
Woodchucks are big and they're not nice.
What if I kick it in the face?
Well, the grass grows really high in this area. Shh, get out of it and stop screaming. Dad's disking. Shh, Winter. Please stop. Now I'm yelling at you on my video. So thanks. Instead of being funny, you're kind of like getting in trouble. So all of this used to be some type of old structure. I mean, there's a parking lot right there. And there actually is really pretty water over here. So the grass grows really high right here and they don't mow this section. So it's always terrifying to find discs. Maxie, stop pushing people and get away from it. You're making me annoyed. I'm becoming mad mama. Come on, get out of it. Leave them alone. It's their home. Like, you're picking off their home. You're not. Shh. Hey, your dad's... Wait, Willow? You're pissing me off. You're yelling. Your dad's trying to throw, and he's getting annoyed by you right now. I'm recording you because you're not being funny. When you start being obnoxious in front of my camera, then I'm just a yelling mom in front of a camera. That's stupid. This is like another little cove area. We were over there. This over here is one of the other holes. And we came up this way. But right past there, there's a little baby turtle. And then I saw a couple. The water's usually so much higher. It's almost wrong. Like, you can see all this muck. It's usually water almost to like these trees right here. Like this trees way here are usually water. So it's kind of actually crazy in my eyes because we've been coming here like regularly for like 5 years. And this is the lowest I've ever seen it. Well, the last few times we were here. But it's crazy. It's really cool. But that little turtle is super cute over there. And there's some big honkers. And there's some more turtles I can see way off. And there's probably some in... Yeah, there's a few more. In this little, like, mucky area. But there's actually quite a few. Let's see if we can weasel in and not scare anything. We've gotten poison ivy in this area. It's not too early for poison ivy, but... So... There's a few sitting over here. And let's see if I can zoom in. Over here. So, and then, where at in the water? We're going to go and we're going to try to see if I can find one for you. Because I can occasionally, their little heads pop up.
One right over there on that branch.
Oh, I know, I already have zoomed in. There's actually a really, really tiny one over there. I was trying to find a floating one so you could see his little head sticking out.
Right there.
Oh, I do see it, right? I can't go any closer. So it's within these little, like, groups of branches. But I don't know. Occasionally you'll see the head drop down. Ooh, I can't, I don't know if I can get it. Okay. Ooh, right above this. Right. It's down underwater right now, isn't it? So anyways, turtles. That's what we like to do. Ooh, and there's another one over there. But the water's usually so high. Yeah, sitting. And then there's a couple over there. And I was showing them this one. We can actually, like I was saying, we would normally, if we even walked this far, we would be in water. So, oops, I'm zoomed in. I'm sorry. We'll be cutting that. So this, oh, Winter, you don't sink in the muck. There's that cute little turtle. And I did see... And there's some duckies out there, and there's a cute little Winnie. Go out, beware, because those are like where muskrats like to live inside, so there might be like holes underneath some of that area. They dig themselves underneath the edges of the bank and live. Yeah, I saw one. So we saw a bunch swimming over there last year, remember? No, a muskrat. they're like they almost look like a rat, but they have a little tail, but they almost look like a beaver in the front, but not like with the big long teeth. I don't know. We'll look it up when we get home. They swim a lot, so they have like a half aquatic habitat. No, they don't. They breathe on land. Yeah, those ones are ducks over there and like mallards. I don't know which ones, so I'm just saying both. I know those are the ones I'm talking about. Those ones are ducks or a mallard. I actually think that one's a mallard. I like the one that's got like the white face because I have some bird books. So when we go home, if we want, we can try to look them up. You see how it has like the white face? If you could get it to turn right. I can't get a good film of it because it's just a little too far away and zooming always becomes dumb. Okay, I'm following you. So, yeah. I need to figure out how to turn my camera around while I'm filming so I can just pop back to me. I guess I just stop and pop back to me. So that's us with the turtles. We're on hole 16. So really they're actually finishing hole 16 right now, and we're just like meandering way behind them because we're not in any hurry. So our little state park, it tells you we'll turn around at each hole, how far you have to go, just like every other disc golf course or every other golf course. And it tells you your hole, and then it gives little facts about animals, local animals. Yeah, we love nature. I like to mushroom hunt, and I like foraging. I think that kind of stuff is kind of fun. The girls are watching me from afar. They're wanting to talk to me. I can tell they just want to be in my video, or they think that they're being filmed right now. And I'm decided I was going to film them. Oh, I just saw one of the animals come up out of the water. It's funny because it could have very well been the muskrat that I was telling Max about. So, oh, it was a duck. They're diving for fish because that's what duckies do. Oh, the dead trees. Thank you so much, invasive species in Michigan. I have to turn this off because one of my favorite songs is on. It's like a memory of mine, and I'd love to listen to it, so I have to shut off the music, or my video. Alright. Bugs. It's a really cool design. Hold on, let's see if we can get if it's better when... Look at how cool it is. I mean, it is incredibly cool, but it's completely, it's the backside of this tree that's just been eaten alive by, obviously,
you can get a tattoo of it.
Bugs. You can see all the bug holes all over it. And then the millions of homes and little, tunnels that they burrowed to kill this monstrous tree. It's slowly been falling, and they were helping rip it because one of the trees portions of it fell off last year during a storm. So, that these are plaguing all over our great state. So, yeah. Here's another one. Yeah. It just continues. Yep. More and more. And it's just so pretty. Look at it. I mean, on every piece. Turn it over. Let me look. See, even this little tiny, his sword piece has that whole tunneling system. And all of these trees are gone. Crazy. And they're all knocked over. And if I have, sometimes I forget I have music on. And then I'm going to know that I have to, talk over this later. Because I don't know how to, I can't remove music.
Okay, turn off the music.
I know, but now it's already been on too long. Alright, let's go. And I know they're all blooming. Actually, the pussy willows were already ready. And I could have snipped a few. His dad being going to the bathroom. Oh, he's through and he didn't like his throw.
Do you like my ex?
We're in the 17th hole. Oh, I am again a shadow.
Shut up.
Why? Be quiet when Dad throws.
Next stop.
I've got lots of time, so she's trying to irritate my ankle. Max is doing his axe. Mom needs ibuprofen because I feel like I've been squinting the whole time. Making my head hurt.
Does she have sunglasses?
Yeah, it just still makes me squint. The sun just is really affected on me. All right.
No, you're shaking. No. I can walk in it. No, I'm not fast enough.
It's a little mucky here, so I want to get up higher. This is a big runoff, water runoff. You can see everyone slips here. In the beginning of the spring, we always just wear our winter muck boots.
Mom, I'm taking this thing with me.
You're taking a piece of grass?
I'm taking it home.
Okay.
Because I can't go outside every day. This is COVID, so I'm taking this home with me.
You can't go outside every day because of COVID. They see our house.
I'm taking this home with me.
Actually, I haven't showed the outside of the yard yet. Yeah.
It's leaves.
You don't get leaves. Those are there all winter.
Fine, but they look fluffy.
Yeah, they do. They look happy. Dad's desk is landed right in the middle. And he's heading to over here. I'm tired. I need ibuprofen. My head hurts. Ow. We're gonna wait for Dad to throw. Willow, are you gonna throw at this hole? Oh, okay. And that's got hawthorns. It has thorns, and if you hit them just wrong, you could knock a thorn off. And they're so sharp. They hurt. So it could be plum, maybe not a hawthorn, but thorny. I don't know bark, so I can't say. Mommy's throwing from afar, and Willow just tosses because she just throws it. She's ready to go. See, this place used to have like basketball hoops, and like now they just store things in this area. Way over there is hole 2 or 1, and then we're almost 18. We're getting there. This pretty much like weaves and weaves and weaves. What, honey? Oh, you dropped your charm. Oh no! What do you do? He's gonna throw right here.
No.
When's Willow? She's up there. Dad's gotta throw one. Willow walked right in front of my shot, and Dad. But I saw him hitting the pole below it. Go throw, Willow. It's your turn, girl. You should already be at your thing. I'm tired. We have to get going because, like, we have to kind of hurry because I think my ham's been in for too long. Come on. Hut, hut. Twit, twit.
Mosquito. Mosquito tried to eat me.
From there, don't try to make it, try to put it right under it.
It's a little too sunny out right now for hiding in shade. Of course, you might get mosquitoes. And he just threw it in on a without paying attention. It is. I need to go. Willow. She got a 3. No. 18. It goes down across what used to be a road that went to somewhere, like the other parking lot with basketball hoops and whatever. There used to be all sorts of things, obviously, because I showed you where the structure of something used to exist. There's somebody, this is a hike path right here, walks up behind here and goes, no, those hurt they give me like itchies. And then goes to disc, or then goes to the, there's a campground. I'm talking. I'll move over here. Goes to the camp. There's like a path over that way. That's our parking lot at the end. We're going to watch Bobby's shot. You know. Let's see if we can see it. He's off to the side over here. And he lands right over here. Yeah, right behind it. It was nice. Yeah, I don't like those, so it's not coming along with us for more than 5 seconds. Why don't you just throw it down now? Nope. It's not coming in our car. Those things give me like the issues. We're not rushing. We're going to finish our walk. Or getting to the hole. This angle is not good. I hate it. Willow, where are you going to throw at the like road? Max, leave it alone. That isn't good water. I tell you that every time. I know, but you always try to like lean down and like touch things. She's gonna. I said at the top. You're gonna put.
I told you move. Oh, you didn't hit me. Well, you never warned me right before you were about to shoot it. You should just.
You're arguing on my video. You're arguing on a video. I said do it at the top of the thing. Well, now you're way back farther than you would be. I mean, it's a really long hole, honey. This is a 5. You need to move yourself in. Women's tees are closer. You're going to play. Let's try to get in there because there's like some bramble over there, honey. A lot of Bobby's up there thrown behind the tree. He's got to go loop-de-loop around his tree in winter. So this looks like the place to end. Unless Bobby like sinks the shit over top of it. You know, it's possible. All right, we're going to stop. Hey, we're back from disc golfing. Well, we've been back from disc golfing. Willow's outside still throwing discs around because Bobby and her are talking about her being able to go maybe do some like youth tournaments, which she thought sounded pretty gosh darn like cool. And Bobby's riding around on his motorcycle in the yard with Max. He's practicing for his, going slow for his test, so for whatever you have to do. I'm making dinner, I think, for Winnie. He, listening to her favorite YouTuber make fun of or do hacks from other YouTubers. So, currently, my pressure cooker is running with my potatoes, or my Instapot, and my ham has a like half glaze. I don't know, I gave it like a little bit of sweetness. I had to kick my temperature up to 350 to make my yummy lemon bars. So, from a box. I didn't make them from scratch, but I did like enhance them, like, I don't like to follow instructions. That's for people that don't understand how food works, and so I follow like most instructions to parts of things. I know when I look up recipes, it's usually like how long, for how much, and how many, because sometimes I can't I'm really getting pretty good at it now, but so I steamed carrots really quick so that I can glaze carrots easier. If you don't par cook them, and yeah, I did it in my microwave because I haven't turned, I'm going to turn on my stove in a little bit, but I've just had my oven on. I use my Instant Pot for all of my, like, other items, like boiling eggs. I'm making the mashed potatoes right now. I'm going to turn on my stove for finishing items, like making sure if I want there to be a little glaze that there is, or if I cooking my carrots, because I saute them with butter and a little brown sugar, with a dash of clove themselves, so they kind of like shimmy with that turkey, even though I use like in my glaze, I put like a little bit of clove powder, because I didn't find little cloves, so maybe I gotta grow some clove this next year so that I get the spice I want occasionally. And because I didn't feel like doing other things, and because I wasn't feeling that healthy this overall day, and the body decided, because it was so nice, that we wanted to go disc golfing. And I didn't make my arancini that I talked about like 3 times. I'm making asparagus because I bought 2 packages yesterday. So while I'm cooking my broccoli, while I'm cooking my carrots, I can cook asparagus. Gosh. Ugh. Sorry. I might seem like I like just shimmied right up and I'm doing alright, but I'm feeling pretty like ugh right now. So I'm just trying to. Oops. You want that piece of asparagus? It wouldn't be the first time I saw Kathy doing asparagus, so I just offered it to the mama cat. She also got eggs earlier. I gotta rinse. Felt like it must be getting to the end of asparagus time. Or, I mean, like, this company or whatever, this round, they let get bigger. The last 2 times that I bought asparagus is spring. Beginning of spring. Can't stand up anymore, so hold on for a minute. I pretty much got these really like little ones, and I love those ones. So when they're like a little bit harder, the bigger they get. Sorry, I can't stand upright anymore. So I decided I'm gonna do, because these are a little bit, I don't know, bigger round that I like. We're gonna just cut them into chunks so they can cook in the same amount of time my carrots do when I glaze those. I bought rolls. Just going through things in my head. Oh, I made my cheesecake. I didn't tell you about that part yet. I told you I was making a cheesecake, but I actually did it before I started recording. I was feeling like really rushed when we got home. So I just started working, and I was working and because we're playing in here, and just was like, okay. I feel like I'm like in labor. I'm sorry. So I'm hanging out with the kids, and I'm not going to talk anymore tonight. I just want to say Happy Easter, and I'm listening to a video book, so I'm busy. So I'm enjoying a movie. Me and Will are having a who can finish Hunger Games first. Right? Bye!